Luck can be found in a stick. Adapted from a Hans Christian Andersen fairy tale, read by Jordan Walters. A poor man worked as a turner. He worked turning wood on a lathe to make umbrella handles. He worked hard, yet he earned very little money for his labors. The turner went without food some days, saving enough money to buy a pear tree. He had hoped the tree would grow with his family and help feed them, but the pear tree never bore fruit to be eaten. Yet the gift of good fortune was locked inside that very tree, hidden in its invisible pears. The turner never complained of his hard-earned tree, but used what he could from it. "I bought the pear tree to help my family, and that's what I intend to do with it," he was often heard saying. On many evenings, he sat under the tree with his children and told them stories to inspire them. The turner would start each story telling his children it was God who lays a baby on his mother's lap. Some he delivers to castles, while others are born on the open fields where the cold winds play. God also hides for each child a piece of good fortune. The man would then tell his children, "Like any treasure worth having, it takes work to uncover and wisdom to recognize." Then he would tell a story of one who found luck in fish, or of another who found luck in a rock. The children all favored the story of a man named Newton, whose luck was found in an apple. One night, a strong storm beat upon the tree, breaking it from a branch. When the man saw the pear tree's branch on the ground, he took it to his shop. He took a piece of the pear wood and on his lathe carved it into a pear. Amused by the piece, he made a whole family of pears. The smallest was the size of a fingernail. The man said to himself, "This tree has finally bore pears." And he took them to his children to play with, saying, "I bought the pear tree to help my family, and that's what I intend to do with it." Fortune is often found buried deep below misfortunes, and it was no different for this turner. The windstorm that broke his tree at night had also brought much rain the day after. The turner had only an umbrella, and the button that held it together when closed would often break. Each time the turner would reattach the button, but this time the button could not be found. After looking, he decided to use the smallest pear he had carved to replace the button. The tiny wooden pear worked better than the button ever had. The next time he sent handles to the umbrella factory, he gave them some little pears and asked them to attach them to some of the umbrellas. They did, and when they were sold, many people found they liked the pears much more than the buttons. Now the turner had much work to do. Little wooden pears, one for each umbrella. His pear tree became little wooden pears. He turned all the wood into silver and gold. From that day forward, the turner had much food for his family. To keep up with the work, the turner had to hire several men. He would often tell them, "Luck can be found in a stick."
If you enjoyed this regifted story, please be sure to like and subscribe.